tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, okay, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing. Over and over and over and over and over again. Thinking, this time is gonna be different. No, please. This time is gonna be different.
Legendary warriors.
There is an issue which I would like to bring to your attention, my beloved soldiers of truth and fortune. I'm sure most of you are well aware by now of the Nick Mercs plotline that's been unfolding in recent weeks. For those of you who are still in the dark,
an account that covers all things Call of Duty posted this. It appears that Activision has removed the Nick Mercs bundle from the Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 store this evening. Activision has not commented on why it has been removed, but the removal of his bundle comes a day after Nick Mercs' recent comments about the LGBTQ+ community. He did not say anything about the LGBTQ+ community. He just said, leave the children alone, which should be a statement that everybody can get behind. It used to be a statement that people could get behind. That was a line that we drew in the sand as a culture, as a society. That is no more. But then, almost immediately, like 3 minutes later, Call of Duty responded with this. Due to recent events, we have removed the Nick Mercs operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store. We are focused on celebrating pride with our employees and our community. I mean, this is ideological warfare if I've ever seen it.
we live in a world where protecting children is now deemed as hateful bigotry. I remember back when I was still a cadet, sexual abuse against children was deemed as an unforgivable crime, and rightly so. But today, sexually abusing children by leading them down a path of confusion and irreversible repercussions is called loving. It disgusts me to see how far the human race has fallen and still continues to fall.
It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
Call of Duty, or Activision, took away the Nick Mercs bundle because Nick Mercs tweeted, "Leave the kids alone."
You serious?
These companies are showing their true colors. A company that advocates for the mutilation of children isn't a company that I wish to be associated with. It's been a while since I last played a Call of Duty game, but thanks to this situation, I most certainly never will again. And it's not just Call of Duty or gaming. I saw the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer. It had a scene displaying a trans flag that read, "Protect trans kids."
This time's finished.
I don't know about you, good soldiers.
I can't be a part of this.
Then what can you be a part of?
No!
Let me put this into perspective. If your 5 or 6-year-old child came to you one day and told you that they thought they were the opposite gender, and Sony or Activision caught wind of this somehow, they would pay money to have you separated from your kid if you refuse to go along with the silly charade, and would even go a step further to finance the operation that will mutilate and sterilize your child.
Oh, hell no!
Don't bother denying it.
I don't know about you, but the very thought of that makes me
Pissed off.
Before I continue, I'd like to take this opportunity to appreciate and thank you fine, outstanding soldiers of reason and common sense. Thanks to you, we are now 110 members strong, and with your continued support, we will see our platoon grow into the tens of thousands.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
The state of gaming today and media in general has me going,
I hate this place. This zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer.
I refuse to tolerate this nonsense. Whether it's the bathroom situation in the Dead Space remake, to gay characters in video games, all the way to trans flags. When the hell did video games become a toxic marketplace used for spewing ideologies and meta-political affairs instead of simply being for entertainment? And an escape, to grant us a reprieve from the boring monotony of life at times, to connect with other like-minded people over something awesome that we share, to have an amazing experience that will go on to be a part of us for the rest of our lives. Isn't that what gaming is about?
Get a load of this guy!
To unite people despite our differences.
Give me a break.
But today it seems division is the order of the day. I don't want to end this video on a note of despair. I want to reassure you, good soldiers, that there is a glimpse of hope. Call of Duty has faced nothing but bad press ever since they decided that pandering goes before entertainment.
This is one of the biggest games in the world, undoubtedly. Whenever you have these boycotts of these massive companies, whether it's something like Bud Light or whatever, you know, it's going to take a hit, but it's still a massive thing. Just like Bud Light took a 30% hit in their sales and dropped from the top-selling beer to the second top-selling beer in the country. Well, we have already seen the sales numbers for this DLC absolutely dive bomb over just a few days. Look at where it is now. I wonder if the same people are going to do follow-up articles about how it was only near the top of the charts for a couple hours. Now, it's down here at 28th. That's where the DLC is sitting. And if you look at the Steam numbers, if you look at the player numbers, this is easily, by far, the least played DLC of any of them to this point. So it's so interesting how a lot of people in the media were so quick to say, well, obviously, none of this backlash is really having any impact. Look, within hours, it was one of the top-selling things. Well, immediately, it started dive-bombing and plummeting down the sales charts.
So you see, the power has always been in our hands. We are the ultimate shareholder.
We control your destiny, foolish mortal!
If we decide no more politics, no more gays, no more trans, we want characters with godly relationships.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Companies will have no choice but to
Bend the knee
to our orders, to our demands. So keep fighting the good fight out there, brave soldiers. And remember what we are trying to achieve, to win the hearts and minds of the majority. And if we can do that, we can enforce a radical change that will send a powerful message to companies. If you made it this far, I thank you for watching. And most importantly, I thank you for your time. Have an awesome day.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?